Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Celina Pereira. I love makeup and I'm from Sydney, Australia. Today's video is going to be my updated brow routine. I haven't done a brow routine in basically a year. I think my brow routine was like my third or fourth video that I uploaded onto my channel. So it is almost a year since I've done one, and what better way also to introduce a brand new product that I've been absolutely loving. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I use the brand new iconic London, what's this called? This is the eyebrow cushion. This is what I've been using to fill in my brows lately and I've been loving it. I didn't want to do like a first impressions on the products because I know a lot of people have done those, simply because I wanted to learn how to use it. I wanted to see how it goes because it is a different formula. It's very, very different from anything else that I've ever used personally. And so I didn't want to give it a bad review just because I wasn't used to the product. So I'm glad that I did that. I'm glad I tried it out and now I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It's all I use in my brows. I use that and a bit of brow gel and I'm good to go. So if you guys want to see how I achieve these brows, then you might want to stick around. But before we get into it, you best be sure to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. It's down there somewhere. You know where it is. It's not that hard. And be sure to like the video as well if you enjoy it, which I'm sure you will. And if you guys want to see how I get these brows and how I use the iconic London eyebrow cushion, then please keep on watching. So I first wanted to show you guys the product, talk to you about it a little bit, talk about the price, all that kind of stuff, packaging, whatnot, before I get into the actual demo. So the product that I'm going to be talking about today is the iconic London, what is this called? This is the Sculpt and Boost Eyebrow Cushion. For starters, the packaging is this beautiful rose gold metallic. The unit carton looks like this. It's just like a white kind of matte finish box, says Iconic London and the name of the product. Has again that same rose gold kind of finish, and on the back has the directions and ingredients and all that kind of stuff. When you actually open up the product, you have a mirror, you have a brush. I actually haven't used it yet, but it looks pretty good. So that's the brush there. You've got an angled side and a little spoolie side as well. So I think this is definitely a great travel product. And then you have this little kind of case here, which has the eyebrow cushion inside. Now this is the medium shade and that's what it looks like there. So as you can see, it's like when I've done my finger in it, like it's a cushion. It's very, very liquidy. Basically it has kind of like a more warm tone side and a bit more of a cool tone side, or a lighter and a darker side. I love this product. I've been trying out this product for the past few weeks now. Now, this product you can get off the Iconic London website, and the product sells for 53 Australian dollars. Now, Iconic London is also available in Maya here in Australia. I don't know if this product is yet available. I honestly haven't checked, but you can get Iconic London's other products at Maya here in Australia. Pitt Street store, I've seen it there. So if you're looking and you want to get it in store, you can go there. This product comes in 3 shades. It comes in fair, medium, and also deep. So like I said, I use the medium shade. So the brush that I use for my brows is this one here from Dose of Colors. It is technically their winged liner brush, but I love this for brows. It has a kind of angled brush that you can use for wing liner if you want, and it also has a spoolie on the other end as well. So great brush. I love Dose of Colors brushes. And what I do is I comb my brow hairs upwards so I can see the bottom line of my brows, taking the lighter shade, and I start to draw the bottom line of my brow. I follow the natural shape of my brow. I don't really go too crazy with it. I do extend my tail out a bit, like that, just a little bit more product, and I just go into the front of the brow, just doing the same thing, just underlining the brow. And then once I've got that done, I just take whatever's left and I start to brush upwards, and I start in the front of the brow, just brushing upwards. I also go into the front of the brow and just start kind of just drawing strokes upwards, like hair-like strokes, just going upwards with whatever's left on the brush. And you can see I filled that all in and I haven't like re-dunked in after drawing that initial line. So this product is very pigmented. It's very liquidy, which makes it pigmented and makes it really easy to use and really easy to build up. So that's what I love about it. So then I'm going to go into the darker shade, and this is where I'm going to work on the tail end and the arch of the brow. Brush my brow hairs down, and basically I look at the, I guess, highest point of where my brow hair grows. I guess highest point of my brow is, which is right here, is where this hair grows. So what I do is just draw a little stroke just like that, which that is the top of my brow. It's as far up as I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go any higher than that, and I'm gonna follow that. So then what I do is that I then just start to build up this curve from that line down, going towards that bottom line that we drew at the beginning. And don't worry if it's a bit messy, because we're going to clean it up with concealer anyway. I take a little bit more of that dark shade and mix it with a light shade, so I kind of go in between the two. Just start to fill in the tail of the brow. So now that I've filled in the tail of the brow, I need to now connect this line that I've created with the front of the brow and make it look a bit more diffuse, because it looks pretty harsh right now. So just taking whatever's on the brush, I'm essentially creating another line that's going to connect from the front of the brow to that line that I created initially. But the way that I'm doing it is I'm basically blending it, which is then basically bringing that line forward, if that makes sense. I first started off by just going over that line that I created, and that's basically just blending and diffusing it. And then I'm just going forward and forward, only working with the light shade now. And I'm just going to basically just fill in any gaps. Whenever I'm filling in the brow, even if I need to fill in the top part of the brow, I'm always going to start at the bottom, get all the excess off, and then go to the top, because that way you get a really nice and natural look. I'm going to fill in this bottom part, and then with whatever's left, I'm just going to basically pull it down from the top. Now, the one thing I will say about this product, because it's so liquidy, it has the potential to kind of grab and kind of move around. So what I recommend that you do is, if you need to make somewhere darker, wait for the product to fully dry before you go in with more products, because if you don't, even if it's just a little bit wet, what will happen is that the wet product will move it, totally take it away. This tail of the brow, it's just my skin showing. So what I had to do is I had to wait for it to dry, and then I'm going to go in with more product and then basically just apply it over the top. And then just making sure I brush through the brows with the products. Now taking my spoolie, and I'm just going to go ahead and just brush through my brows. So before I clean up the brows, I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, now I just went ahead and did this other eyebrow off camera really quickly, and they look really dark and really fierce. But I am going to carve them out, so it's really going to just help to kind of soften them up a little bit as well. This is a MAC 243 brush. This is my favorite concealer brush to carve out my brows. And what I like to take for the concealer is my MAC Select Cover Up Concealer. This one's in the shade NW20. Look straight into my mirror. I start at the front of the brow, and I just draw a line on the bottom of the brow, like I did at the very beginning. And then what I like to do is, usually I don't really touch like the top part, unless I just like kind of just clean up a little bit around the tail. So on this brow here, I'm just gonna make this tail just a little bit more fierce looking. And I feel like I've gone a little bit too high kind of in this front, very lightly with the tiniest bit of product. Now your brows are sisters, not twins, definitely not Siamese twins either. So it's okay if they're a little bit different. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm just gonna make sure that that is blended as well. Always like to go in again just with my spoolie and just make sure I brush the brows out. Now I'm just going to go ahead and just set the brows with a little bit of brow gel. I usually use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Really any of them, you can use really any that you like. The NYX Tinted Brow Mascara is also a really great one as well. So if you are on a bit more of a budget, that's a really, really great one too. So I'm just going to take the Anastasia one there for today. And I'll just set my brows, brush the hairs going upwards. Basically, yeah, that is how I fill in my brows. Now, before I finish the video, I do also want to quickly talk a little bit about brow care. People ask me all the time where I go to get my brows and whatnot. I don't go anywhere to get my brows done. I do my own brows. I tweeze my own brows. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills tweezers that I love. The other thing too with plucking your brows and tweezing your brows and all that kind of thing is to be very, very careful. I was one of those teenagers, as most of us were, that I just one day came home from school and went, I want thin eyebrows. So I grabbed a pair of tweezers and just went ham at my brows. And that's why I've had such a struggle with growing them out, because I had really full brows, especially kind of like in the front area. I didn't have much of a tail, but in the front area of my brow I had a lot of brow hair. I had very luscious brows. The one product that I do want to talk about though that is really important that I've been using every single day, I use it mostly at night, but you can use it day or night if you want to, and that is this product here from Benefit. This is the Bravo Conditioning Brow Primer. Now, it is technically a brow primer, so you're supposed to put it on before you do your brows. Personally for me, I think it makes your brows a little bit crunchy, so I don't like it as a primer, but this has vitamin E in it, so it really helps to grow your brows. I've been using this every day and I've noticed the difference. literally all you do is, there is a little clicker on the bottom, you just turn it and the product comes out on the top. So that's what the applicator looks like there, and the product comes out from kind of the middle section here. This is an amazing brow product. I love this stuff. I've probably gone through about 2 of these or 3 of these. I've been really liking the shape that I've been doing recently. I like to change up my shape every now and then, but lately I've really been liking this. I feel like it gives me really nice, like it gives me like angle to my face, but it's also nice and soft. It's like not too much of like a strong like arch or anything like that. So I really do love my brows at the moment, and I hope that you enjoyed them too. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope that you learned something cool, or you enjoy the way I do my brows, or you enjoy me using this cool new product. Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this video. Good, bad, great, ugly, nice. I want to hear it all. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Again, the button is just down below. Super easy. Be sure to like this video. It really helps me out if you do. And if you guys want to check me out on my other social media, you definitely can. I'm across everything. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and Pinterest. All of that is Celina J. Pereira. That's it, you guys. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Mwah!